Hello, beautiful angels. So today I wanted to share a transmission, some teachings from Yemaya, who is an ocean goddess, a water goddess, a river goddess. And she came through to me yesterday, surprisingly in meditation. I'd actually never connected with her consciously. And she shared some teachings with me that she asked me to also share with you. So welcome if you're joining live. Austin said good arising. Good not so rising to you. It's almost evening here, but thank you so much. Good rising to you. And welcome if you are on a replay. So yeah, let's get into it. So first, who is Yamaya? So how she presented herself to me. Okay, first I'll talk about sort of like historically who Yamaya is. So she has been honored in West Africa, specifically in Nigeria, first apparently as a river goddess and then as an ocean goddess. So she's been honored in Africa and then throughout all around the world from the descendants of the West African tribes as an ocean goddess, as a water goddess, as a river goddess. And she has presented herself to me when I connected with her and sort of asked her a little bit more about who she is. She says that through my own lensing, through my own intuition of my own connection with her, so always take what resonates, leave what doesn't. She told me that she is the divine mother, but she is an aspect of the divine mother. So like the divine mother would sort of fractal herself to be the ocean and the ocean goddess and the ocean mother. And then fractaled itself, the ocean mother would have fractaled herself to have these different aspects, and Yemaya would be an aspect of the ocean mother goddess. So she represents different qualities, whereas, in another culture, they might call her Sedna and have these different qualities for the ocean goddess, but it's kind of all the same being. It's the ocean goddess, it's the water goddess emanating in different forms, emanating with different aspects and qualities. So Yemaya again came through and okay, so she had this really potent teaching for me. This happened for me in meditation. I was meditating. I was like in this like elven white energy, and then all of a sudden Yemaya makes herself known to me and I'm like, okay. So her transmission, like I said, did come through in meditation, and she brought me into the field in meditation. So that's what I want to do with you, because she did ask me to sort of transmit this through. So first, I just want to explain what the teaching was, and then a little bit more about like how I understand it. And then we're going to get into a short meditation that's going to help you to really receive this. So this is a teaching to support your life mission through the consciousness of the ocean, okay? So as I was sitting with Yemaya, she was showing me okay, where do I even begin, you guys? Like so much. Okay, let's start here. Okay, let's start with me. Let's start with something that I can share with you about how your body is literally the ocean, and then we'll build from there, okay? So first off, did you know how similar your body and your blood and your spinal fluid and your plasma is to ocean water? Did you know that you're literally the ocean walking around? Okay, I'm going to share some quotes with you from Jen Isabel Friend, who is a fantastic teacher about water. And here's a couple of these quotes. So the electrolyte ratio of, sorry if you can hear some cars. The electrolyte ratio of your blood plasma is an exact mirror of ocean water. You have the same ratios of calcium, carbonic acid, sulfur, sodium, potassium, magnesium, etc. as ocean water in your blood plasma. The only difference with your blood plasma is it contains some protein and ions. And then for your spinal fluid, she says, and again, this is a quote from Jen Isabel Friend, spinal fluid is only one single molecule different from seawater. So the spinal fluid, which is a very, very powerful crystalline substance that you want to be activating. We want to bring through a light, just a side teaching. We want to be bringing through light in our central channel and our spinal column to activate our spinal fluid. It's a highly potentized crystalline substance, but it needs to be activated, and it can really support with our ascension process. And that is only one single molecule away from ocean water. So to begin with, we just have to realize, okay, literally I am the ocean walking around. You know, there's a quote by, I learned about it again in Jen Isabel's workshop. Someone, you know, very well versed in water and the science said that, you know, the only way that humans could actually survive, you know, that beings could survive out of water is that we actually took the ocean with us. We developed out of water, as many of you know, and we actually took the ocean with us and became bodies of the ocean, and that's the only reason we're really able to be who we are. So how beautiful is that? So when we recognize, okay, I am the living ocean, and then if we go to the ocean, then we might have this question, well, how can I mimic the ocean? How can I be like the ocean? If I want to be healthy, if I want to be spiritually healthy, if I want to be powerful, if I want to be what the ocean is, who I am, which is power, which is healing, which is life force, which is divine mother, which is so many qualities, how can I learn from the ocean? So now we have Yemaya coming in my meditation and showing me, okay, so we have this like crystalline light right on the surface of the ocean. We go to the beach. What we're used to seeing as humans is the surface of the water and swimming just still in the surface of the water, and that crystalline water filled with sunlight or starlight or moonlight lapping up at the shores. So that is the ocean that's full of light, okay? And then what we don't often think about is when we go out into the ocean and we go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, the ocean is so deep, and the deep, deep ocean is still such a mystery to us. And when we go deep, 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 deep into the ocean, it's black. It's so still. It's womb. It's the womb of the mother. But the light and the womb, the darkness, they're not different. They're not even, it's the same. It's all one. It's water. It's like you're still swimming through water, 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 water. It never separated itself. It never said, well, that's the light and I'm the dark womb. No, it's one body. It's one full body. The ocean shows us the template that we're meant to operate from, of the womb and the light as one unified. There is no separation. And if you think about a tree, because we also, you know, have this sort of tree energy in our field as well, we can think of the tree roots going down into the soil, the blackness, the fecundity, the mother, the womb, receiving the nourishment, and then going up, and then it's the light and the branches, and really receiving the light, and also receiving the light. So we're nurtured from above and below. We're nurtured from the womb, the black of the mother, the light, the divinity of the Father, the Son. And so we've really lost this in our culture. We've lost, even in a lot of, you know, new spiritual circles or new spiritual paths, there is this sort of fear of the deep black and the stillness of the void. And this is what Yamaya has brought forth, that it's important, and we're going to get into meditation shortly, because it's one thing for me to say this to you, but it's a whole other thing for you to feel this. Yamaya is showing us it's so important for us to connect with remember, we are of the ocean. So this is the black womb of no thing. where everything has been created from, and the ocean holds this. And by the way, some of the most powerful portals, and more of the portals in the ocean that go into multidimensional worlds, other planets, are in the bottom of the ocean. So actually it contains the most magic, the void of the ocean, the blackness of the ocean, and it's a place of creation and that bursts nourishment. So we also have this black womb, especially as women, in our wombs. Our womb is that black void of no thing. And this helps to ground us when we're in touch with it. It helps us to receive. Thank you for the hearts. So why would we want to get in touch with the black womb of the ocean inside of us, as well as the light, and knowing that it's all one? Well, that's going to help us, again, to receive, to be grounded, to attract in that sort of black hole all that we need, and then to create. And it's also going to set the template in our fields as we walk around as ocean water. We are the body of the ocean, and we now have our template activated. We are the light crystalline surface of the ocean, receiving the sun, filled with that light, that joy, the dolphin energy, the play. And then we go down into the depths where the orcas bring up that void energy, and the orcas hold the black void energy of the ocean. The dark mother energy of the ocean, which is pure love, is just in a different frequency. And we honor that we have this template within us, walking around as ocean water, and we're whole. And we begin to transmit through the waters of our body this healed and whole transmission that will affect the waters that we pass, the people that we pass, because the people that we pass are water. And it will bring back this balance and this harmony. But in order to do that, we do really need to get in touch with the deep void, the ocean, the womb, and we need to allow ourselves to be brave enough. Also, I do want to mention that if you're into this and if you love learning about life and your spirituality through the ocean and the orca, what the orca holds and what the dolphin holds, etc., I've just opened doors to Dolphin Consciousness, which is a 4-month journey where we dive really deeply with the humpback whales, the orcas, the dolphins, the white whales, which are absolutely incredible. We work with water and water magic, Lemuria, golden Atlantean codes. Check that out if you're interested in this calls to you. The link to learn more is in my bio, or if you're on YouTube, in the description below. So, okay, here's the other thing before we get into a meditation so we can really feel this. Okay, so if that's the dark womb and the black womb and then the light, well, where's the shadow? We're going around thinking, oh, the shadow is the darkness and the darkness is the shadow, when it's not like that. The true black womb of no thing, the true darkness, the original darkness, the actual darkness, is Divine Mother. And it was patriarchy's decision and knowingness that if they got society to start interchanging pain and suffering, those words, for black and dark, which are the domains of the Divine Mother, then they would essentially cut society off from communion with the Divine Mother and be much more easy to control, and the goddess would have to be suppressed. So we really do need to reclaim also the verbiage and the words. And to understand that shadow or distortion, well, what is that if we look in the ocean, okay? Well, imagine that we have the beautiful depths and we have the beautiful light of the ocean. And let's say there's a fish that goes by in the ocean, and you look at that fish and you're like, I don't like that fish. There's something about it. I don't really like that fish. And you stick that fish and you put its tail under a rock and you're like, I don't want that fish swimming around in me. I don't want to look at it right now. For some reason, I've decided that it's not worthy of my love. And so imagine that fish is like, oh my God, I can't move. Like, what happened? It's feeling really like attacked and not loved. And it starts to fester and ferment, and it either starts to get in this really victim wounded mentality, or maybe it starts to get really angry and beg, and before you know it, you got this fish hanging around in your ocean that's like a hot mess, what we call the shadow. And really what it needs is to be acknowledged and recognize that it was worthy of love the whole time, and we need to love it and honor it. So the shadow within us, the shadow within our inner oceans, is really just the energy that we have decided based on our ancestors' beliefs, society's beliefs, other lifetimes, that energy is unlovable. And so we need to love it because it has a place in our spiritual oceans and in the oceans of our body, okay? So if you have any questions, let me know. If this is making sense to you, let me know. And we are going to drop into a short meditation with Yemaya. And we are going to really visit the ocean of our body, the oceans of our soul. And we are going to really re-template and activate the true template of the black womb, of the light, and of how they come together in the ocean that is us. And this is going to help us walk around way more empowered and way more powerful to help others as well. So if you're ready, just close your eyes, take a deep breath. And as you breathe, just allow yourself to maybe breathe a little bit more deeply than you have all day. So as you breathe, we call upon your higher self to fill your body, to fill every cell of your body with your true divine nature. And we call upon the highest aspect of Yemaya that we're available to connect with at this time. Ocean Mother Goddess Yemaya, Water Goddess Yemaya, thank you for coming through. And allow yourself to see yourself now in the ocean. And you've got gills, you can breathe in the ocean. And there's this beautiful energy, the energy of Yemaya, the ocean goddess, that is first showing you the beautiful light, the crystalline sunlight dancing upon the ocean. Take a deep breath of this crystalline sunlit ocean light. Feel your body start to merge with the ocean and breathe in this crystalline sunlight into the waters of your own body, activating the light codes of the waters of your body, the waters of your soul, the waters of your emotional body. You might even see rainbows dancing in this water, and just merge with it, receiving the light water, and imagine that the oceans of your body are filling with this light water now. The waters around your DNA are activating with this light water now. Take a few deep breaths of this. You might even become aware of dolphins with you, sharing their songs, sharing their sounds. And then, when you're ready, Yemaya, Ocean Mother Goddess, guides you to come down. You can take your light down with you if you'd like. Come down, down, down. First, you meet the humpback whales, who are sort of like the middle ground keepers, the middle water keepers. They inhabit both worlds of the deep depths and the light. And allow the humpback whales to hold space for you as you go further out into the ocean and deeper into her waters, keeping you safe. And then you see darker and deeper as the water gets darker and darker and deeper and deeper. The orcas, surrounded by the frequency of Yemaya, guiding you deeper and deeper. Soon, you see no light around you. You don't even see the orcas around you. You just feel the presence of Yemaya, the ocean, Mother Goddess. And just take a deep breath here. connecting with the void, the womb of the mother. Deeply feeling, seeing, sensing the blackness, the nothingness. Can you feel how it slows you right down? And when you're ready, say thank you to the womb of this ocean mother, moving through a portal in the ocean floor back to your body, filling your body with these codes, the black womb, deep void of the ocean, and the crystalline light of the ocean within you as one body of water, as one integrated beingness. What do you need more of now? Find your harmony. Allow the waters of your body to come into harmony with what your soul is needing at this time. Opening your heart. I allow the waters of my body, I allow the ocean of my being to come into harmony with the true template of the ocean mother, the water goddess within me, and the divine mother, father, God. Blessing the waters of your body, saying thank you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes back to the space. And our place in the forest garden says, Dark Mother and the light is masculine, penetrating the ocean depths, ? Yeah, absolutely. That is definitely one interpretation. For sure. So, welcome back. And we just went pretty short, but I definitely invite you to explore that for yourself, especially the depths of the ocean, because so many of us, including myself, we're always calling in the light. We are the light, but we were birthed from the womb of the mother, and we also hold the womb of the mother inside of us, whether we're men or women or androgynous, because it's inside all beings. So there's a lot of wisdom here if you resonate with it and you just let yourself sit with it. And again, if you love learning about yourself and diving into your spiritual depths in partnership with the ocean and the whales and the dolphins, this is just so scratching the surface of what we're going to be doing in Dolphin Consciousness. We have 4 months. We have hour and a half long Zoom ceremonies together in sacred space. We have guided meditations. We're going to be going really deeply into the teachings of the whales and the dolphins and the ocean mother and the ocean goddess. And we're going to be activating ourselves as the water keepers and the water guardians that we really are. This is a call out for those who have a soul contract to be a water keeper, a water guardian, and even to work with the whales and the dolphins in communion in this life, to step forth, to dive into this experience, and to really reclaim your soul codes as a water keeper, a water guardian, a student of the water, a lover of the water, and all of her beautiful oceanic creatures. So if the whales and the dolphins are calling you to step in, I would be so honored. The link to learn more is in my bio or in the description of this video if you are on another platform other than Instagram. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video, The Teachings of Yemaya, and may this serve you and bless you. K-Press says, your voice is so soothing, LOL. Thank you so much. So thanks for hanging out with me. Bless you, bless you, bless you. And may you take good care of the ocean that is your body. Thank you for all of the beautiful emojis. Ciao.